Good evening. It looked like number 15 from page 54 was the problem that people wanted to see. So we're going to go ahead and solve that one. If you remember, we talked about with subtraction that, now as we're in 6th grade, we can't always just assume that the bigger number is going to go on top. We have to look at the problem. And we have the same situation here. We have 11 and 4/10 divided by 19. So we're taking 11.4 and we're going to divide it into more groups than we have actually in the 11.4. So we're going to have less than a whole for each of those groups. We talked about that you have to understand what the problem's asking you, because you can't always just assume that you're going to be dividing the larger number by the smaller number, and that's the case we see here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change it from a horizontal problem to vertical. So I'm going to do 11.4 divided by 19, like that. And since 19 is bigger, I know it can't go into 1, it can't go into 11. So we're going to look at it as like 114. So let's look at this here. Oops, sorry, let me change back to my pen here. So we're going to put a decimal point right above where it was. And since we know 19 won't go into 1, won't go into 11, but it'll go into 114. So we're going to pretend like we got 114 here. So 19 is about 20. So 20 times 5 is 100. 19 is a little less, 114 is a little more. I'm going to just take a guess here. Let's try 19 times 6. 19 times 6. 6 times 9 is 50. 54. Divided by 5. 6 times 1 is 6. Plus 5 more gives me 11, which is actually dead on 114. So if we put 0.6 here, 6 times 19, we just figured out over here is 114. Keeping our decimals in line, which gives us 0, and we're done. So 114 divided by 19 is 0.6.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.